Welcome back to Morgan Dollar Mondays with Massabesic Gold and Silver. Today I have for you an 1887 San Francisco Morgan Silver Dollar, so I hope you stick around for that. I am Dean with Massabesic Gold and Silver. Thank you so much for stopping in and checking out my channel. Out of all the channels on YouTube, you decided to see what I had to offer, which makes me pretty happy. And I hope you put lots in the comments letting me know what you think of this video and other videos that I have produced. So I came across this beautiful specimen here, this 1887 San Francisco Morgan Silver Dollar on eBay. I had to put a bid in on it because I just thought it was an exquisite coin, and especially after taking a closer look at it, I said to myself, I want this coin. This is a true beauty. It is graded by NGC, and I think they did a great job grading it. You can see here that it does have some beautiful, beautiful luster, some dye polish on it as well, and a lot. Look at all this dye polish as I get closer. Just look at it all. Just really, 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 really nice. It even has some frostiness here on the devices, especially on the eagle's breast and wings. Just a really, really great looking coin, which isn't a surprise for the 1887 San Francisco. They usually come quite beautiful. Both Bowers and Miller talk a lot about how beautiful these coins are. And I will say the 87S is really one of my favorite coins, right behind the 1880 San Francisco. But let's talk about what Bowers says about these coins. He wrote that the 1887 San Francisco dollar is a delight to own, as a coin selected with care will be well struck and very attractive. And I think that this one is very much well struck. You can see here all the detail, but we will take a closer look here at the surfaces in a moment. He goes on to say that this date and mint is somewhat scarce in the series, but hardly a stopper. A grade such as Mint State 63 offers a lot of coin for your money. And I think that he is absolutely correct. This is a true beauty. Well worth spending, a couple $100, even more, for a little bit higher of a grade. I do want to talk about what Wayne Miller says about these coins. He wrote that the typical 1887S has adequate luster and strike, although the breast feathers are not always fully detailed. Few specimens are flat on the high points, so those should be avoided. And the 1887S is nearly always heavily bag marked. Consequently, gem specimens command a premium, which is absolutely true. You can see here there are quite a few marks on this coin, but most of them are all right in front of Liberty's face. That was something that I noticed and didn't really mind too much, but we'll get into that. Because as you look here at the fields behind Liberty's head, you see the dye polish, but there's really no bag marks there. Which is kind of surprising. Even on Liberty's cap and the rest of the devices, there's not too many marks. Just north of Liberty's cap here, just above there, you can see there's really no marks. Really, all of the marks are right in front of Liberty's face, right in front of her nose, mouth, and chin. And there are some marks on Liberty's face, but I didn't find them too distracting. But let's take a look at the reverse. A lot of dye polish on this reverse. And when I was looking at this coin online, the seller did take some pictures of the reverse, and I noticed something about the mint mark. Yes, there's a lot of dye polish, but check out that mint mark. That is a S over S mint mark, which is a repunched mint mark, which is really cool, and it is a very, very popular VAM. And I was surprised that the seller did not note it. This is 1887S VAM-2 S over S. This is part of the top 100 VAMs. That's the Van Allen and Malice coins that they discovered. And this variety is really, really a popular variety. And you can just see there that you can easily see that little S under the big S. Just really, really cool. For me, I was quite happy that I saw this and that a lot of other buyers did not see it, so I did win this coin at a really, really good price. And I'm not bragging, people just didn't notice it. And I kind of gambled a little bit because, I didn't have the coin in hand, so the fact is I guessed that that's what I was seeing, and I'm really glad that I was right because I did get this coin at a really great deal. I purchased it for right around $182 with shipping. And I know a lot of people probably are saying, wow, it's a lot of money, but we'll get into price because price with the 87S is kind of all over the place. There's quite a few quite a few jumps. But I do have some recent auctions. Here is one from Stax Bowers. This was a MS63. It sold for $408. And this is the S over S variety, the VAM-2. This one here was on eBay for a long time. I think it finally sold, but this I don't think it sold for $399. But also, this is a Mint State 62. So to get it at that price, I think was a little much. But anyway, this one's a AU58, which is very common. The AU58s are very common, but again, they wanted $194 for that one, for that S over S, and I think it did sell for that if I remember correctly. So again, I did not pay more than $190 for this coin. So that one, that was AU58. This one here, I will say, is Mint State. I don't really want to lead you too much on the grade. I want you to try to take a guess. You can see a little carbon spot there right next to the wreath. Nothing too bad. Again, the bag marks on the reverse here are fairly minimal. Really nothing on the eagle itself or the devices, or any other devices, I should say, or even the legends. Just here or there, there's a little bit of marks, which I didn't think was too bad. I love the die polish. I know die polish isn't for everybody, but I really, really like the die polish. I know some people confuse it for cleaning, but all those little hairline marks that you're seeing in the fields, that is all die polish. And that's just from, when I say die polish, it's from when they were cleaning the dies in the minting process, the brush marks that you see, or the polish marks that you see that was on the dies, transferred to the coin itself. So yeah, just looking at this coin, it's quite beautiful. And I'm really glad I bought it. I do want to share a little bit more about the 1887S from Wayne Miller. He writes that it is that the Redfield hoard contained several bags of the high-quality 87S dollars. Until the appearance of these coins, the 87S was one of the real sleepers in the Morgan Dollar series. Although the author has always recommended this date, there does seem to be a generous supply of BU 1887S dollars in the market. No other date was so affected by the dispersal of the Redfield hoard. Nevertheless, gems are still elusive and are strongly recommended at current levels. Now, when he says strongly recommended at current levels, that was in the 1980s when he was writing. The 65s are into the thousands today. So if you want a nice gem coin of an 1887S, you're talking about thousands of dollars. Not like tens of thousands, but like a couple $1,000s. A nice Mint State 64 would run you anywhere between $625 to $725, and then a nice 63 anywhere between $365 and $395, and then a nice Mint State 62 anywhere between $180 to $200, and a nice Mint State 61, which some people might want to stay away from. But, to me, when you're talking about a coin like this, it'll still have a nice appearance even in that lower Mint State grade, and they sell anywhere between $150 to $190. This coin here, obviously, is a little bit lower, but I don't mind that. This is a nice Mint State 62. And I think they graded it appropriately. It's just that large mark in front of Liberty's face really brought the grade down. And there was just too many marks on her chin. But from a distance, it looks like a beautiful coin. Well, thanks for joining me, everybody. And until we meet again, stay safe and continue to enjoy.